Before I had 1,000 subscribers, I promised that I would do a what's in the bag. There it is. Before I got to, when I got to 1,000 subscribers. Well, I've seen 1,000 subscribers weeks ago, and now I'm past 3,500 subscribers. So somebody out there wants to see a what's in the bag for me. So this is it. There's the contents. My bag is just disemboweled right now, and everything's laying on the ground. So let's go first thing first. The most important club in my bag, arguably, probably, is this, my Ping putter. It's a Ping Answer T putter, and the reason that it's in the bag, I'll try to give it a reason for everything that's in my bag. The reason that this putter is in the bag is that my Golf Spy did a study on the most consistent putters and the best putters, and I think the Ping Catch won, but I don't like a mallet putter. So this putter with this, it's a normal answer looking putter with this little extra alignment aid there, works really well for me. And actually I think everyone should be playing a putter with some kind of insert grooves in the face. It just puts a really good roll in the ball. So that's it. Second are my wedges. I kind of have a hodgepodge here. I have one, we'll do it first. My gap wedge is a 50-degree Nike wedge. And actually if I had my choice, or if I had to choose between one or the other, I would choose the Nike wedge over the Vokey wedges that I have. It just feels better for me. It feels more solid, and it doesn't seem to, the face doesn't seem to wear out quite as easily on this club. So yeah, the face doesn't seem to wear out quite as easily on this club, and it's just a really solid performer. A good club, and also I like the shaft. S200 rather than what's in the Vokey. Also in my bag are these two 54-degree Vokey wedges, M grind on the 60, and I don't know what kind of grind that is on the 54. I think, oh, this is the SM4 and this is the SM5, so this one comes with different grinds. I like the bounce. This is a good wedge. If I were to replace it, I don't think I would go back to Vokey wedges though. They wear out kind of easily. On full swing shots, the shaft is probably a little bit too whippy for me. So that other one is at S200, and what's this? Wedge flex, whatever that is. Then strewn here all over the grass are my irons. My irons are like a 2010 edition, the Nike VR Pro Combo. So you can see the thing about these is they're blades in the short irons, the pitching wedge and whatnot, and then as you go up through the set all the way to the 4 iron, they become cavity backs. You can see the cavity in there, and then they in the mid irons like this, let's find this 7 iron, they are muscle backs. So it goes from blade to muscle back, then into cavity back. I like these clubs a lot, and I changed the shaft on these and got a X100 dynamic gold on here that I bought off of somebody. These Swing Science grips are like only $1.99 at the golf store, but they're definitely worth it. They're super cheap, but they're really good. And then in there, in this grip, you can kind of see. No, it's hard to see. I do have a zip tie in these grips as a reminder, and I use 2 wraps on my top hand and like 4 wraps on the bottom hand to give a little bit more of a thicker all the way through grip. Moving on, probably the MVP of my bag. It's not the most important club in my bag, but definitely the one that I would have the hardest time replacing and that I would miss the most is this, my hybrid. Super versatile. This is an old hybrid. I talked about it in my video that you can see here in the annotation when I was practicing. This is an old Adams Idea Pro Tour prototype, whatever that means, but it's from about 2006 or 2007, I think. But I've had this club, and I've even had my club stolen in 2009. I had all my clubs stolen, and finding this club again was difficult. But you'll know that it's because of the gold bottom and the way the top looks there with that black decal on it. So what I really like, same grip, and then on the shaft it's the Proto Bayou hybrid, 80 grams. What I really like about this club is just it sits over the ball really nicely, and that contrast just helps my eye focus a little bit, and it just feels great. It's really hard to miss, and it just works really well. And you'll see there's guys even still on the PGA Tour that are using this club much better than any of the tailor-made editions of the Adams hybrids that are out now. Gosh, you can find this club for $60 now, maybe $40. All right, next up is my 3-wood. This is a 14-degree slider on the sole. You can see this is kind of the Rocket Balls version. This little rubbery piece here, the idea is that the face should flex in a little bit and then have some spring back to help with all shots really, but to help with especially with the shots hit lower off the face, to have ball speed throughout the entire face. So this is only 14 degrees, so what they call this is a TS, a tour spoon, and which is written on here somewhere. Anyway, so this club, I like this club a lot. What's really important with this club is the shaft, because I had trying a bunch of different kinds with this club, and so this one is an SFlex, even though just because I like a little bit more flex in my 3-wood than I do in my driver or my irons, just to help get it up in the air a little bit. So this is the stock Fujikura one, 77 grams, stiff flex, tour spoon, TS. Oh, and this one also too is this is adjustable here. I never adjust it, but once you get it dialed in at the golf shop, you're pretty much set. Last but not least is this, my driver. This is the slider 430. The badge on these drivers comes off so easily. Especially because the head cover that they give you with it is super tight, and pulling it off, on and off as much as I play golf, just the badge came off. So actually the badge weighs a couple grams, so it's effectively like taking off some lead tape, that many layers of lead tape that was there, but whatever, I never replaced it because I kept hitting it well. This is the Slider 430. The reason that I have this club in my bag is because I had a tendency, and still do sometimes, to hit down on the ball and get kind of steep on it and spin the ball a lot. This club is without a doubt, in my opinion, the lowest spinning driver that was ever made. Lower spinning than the exotic ones that are out now that are supposed to be extremely low spinning, lower spinning than the Cobra, any of them. This spins way lower than all those, and it was actually the first brand new driver I've ever bought. Paid like, I don't know, something ridiculous, $400 or something for it. So just because the numbers on the launch monitor were just ridiculously better than what I had been getting with my Callaway FT5, which is a driver I really loved a lot, and that I had way past its best by date. For the shaft, Autola Rogue 95 MSI. This is an X shaft, and 60 grams. 60 grams, 3.3X stiff, Autola Rogue shaft. This shaft is used on tour a lot. And then on this driver, the only difference from all my other clubs is I have a secret grip, not a Swing Science grip, but a secret grip. Swing Science grips are $1.99. Secret grips are like $14 or $16 per grip. You can see the difference is that it has the weight in the butt. So this end, I have even more built up on this. I have like 4 reps or something on the bottom hand and 2 reps on the top